Hi Samir. How are you doing?
I am good. What about you?
Today I am here to share you something very special.
Interesting. Go ahead.
Hey, I was reading Genesis today, and I came across the story of Abraham being asked to sacrifice his son Isaac. It's such a powerful story. What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, that's one of the most profound stories in the Bible. It's a test of faith and obedience. Imagine the trust Abraham must have had in God to be willing to sacrifice his only son.
Exactly. It really made me think about the level of faith we're called to have. But, do you think God really intended for Isaac to be sacrificed?
I don't think so. I believe God never intended for Isaac to be harmed. It was more about testing Abraham's commitment. When Abraham proved his faith, God provided the Abraham as a substitute. It's symbolic, showing that God doesn't desire human sacrifice but values faith and obedience.
That makes sense. It also foreshadows the ultimate sacrifice of Jesus, don't you think? Just as Abraham was willing to give his son, God gave his son for us.
Definitely. The parallels are clear. Isaac carrying the wood for his own sacrifice is like Jesus carrying the cross. It's all connected. The story of Abraham and Isaac points forward to the ultimate act of love and redemption.
It's amazing how these stories are woven together throughout the Bible. They remind us of the bigger picture, God's plan for salvation. Every time I read these passages, I'm struck by how deep and intentional God's love is.
Me too. It's a reminder that even in the hardest moments, God has a purpose. Abraham's faith wasn't just about obedience. It was about trusting that God's plans are good, even when we don't understand them.
That's something I need to hold on to more often. Trusting God in the unknown isn't easy, but stories like this help me see that He's always faithful.
Exactly. Abraham's story is an encouragement for all of us. Faith is about trust, even when the path isn't clear. And in the end, God always provides.
That's right. We should always have faith on God.